You're looking at the same spot I am, I think. I was gonna say look up there, but you're already on it. Whoa. That was a weird, some weird audio. So this is all an extension of that Alpha's area. You know what I mean? But that's his section over there. You could tell the difference, right? You see how everything around here is just littler? Like everything he did was dramatically like huge. I think I just ruined that. Whatever. Tripwires. Forces you to look down. It forces you to look down as you walk. So even if you're walking towards them, you trip on shit like this. Oh, golf ball, yeah. Throw it in there. Look at that one. It's a beaut. Right back where I found it. As you get closer, you can see all the interworkings here. Mm-hmm. They could sit right there and we wouldn't see them. It's interesting though, because in the rain it's a different story, because it kind of like it kind of affects things differently. So as this rain falls, it kind of, look at the stuff going across the top too. That thing snapped right there. That one snapped to go all the way across the top. Mm-hmm. Yep. Here's your fresh rock. Look, that's fresh broke. I'd say probably within this past week, maybe 2 weeks. Yeah, if you go rough the rain, it's a beautiful outing. Sometimes it gets a little funky, but I like, there's an area around here that I won't go in because it's just straight up, it's just reptilian basically. Like I don't ever have a good experience over there, so I don't go no more. It's not far from here, but it's a totally different vibe. This thing goes straight across. It starts out of here. It's a whole tree just laid in there. This one here. Goes through this. Follows out. Yep. Yeah, a lot of big ones, yeah. There's no good prints, but they're imprints for sure, yeah. Way bigger than our feet. What the hell was that?
Like somebody in the head.
It did. It sounded like it was like, oh. Right? Tell me it didn't, bro. That only happened to me once. Only once. I threw a rock and a rock came back, but I threw it into a pond and another one and one got thrown back in. It was at the Bigfoot Oasis. Again, that's not far. It's not far from here either. Like, how did they even do this is my question. Like, how did they lay this tree? Like, just that tree is just barely laying on there, bro. But it's like precision. Like, it's laying there and it comes down here, and it barely touches anything on this side too. Like, I can, well, that's dramatic, but I can kind of lift it because it's barely on. You know what I mean? It's too heavy to, but. That was so cool, bro. As soon as it landed, it was like, and it was like, it sounded like if if it was like a person was like getting punched in the gut, like, ugh. It's a fresh deer track. So basically we're winding our way back out towards like where we were looking in earlier when we were out in the open there, and we were looking in at the first set. Well, it was the last video, but ooh, wait. Sweet Jesus, here comes the rain again. So as you can see, this comes all the way out. Some of these branches come all the way out, and this is the kind of place that I'll sit and meditate and let them come to me, because it's like the furthest most extension. So I'm not really involved in, I'm not like putting myself too close into their area where I'll get drained or be invasive. I can let them, I can sit like out to like there and let them come to me at their own pace. But sitting there with your eyes closed is pretty intense. Yeah. I'm not a lefty, don't judge me. It sucks. I can't even switch hands because I have this. I'm soaked. I'm afraid to move anything because I'll just end the video, so I'm just trying to be cautious. It's another major impression right there. I don't know what of, but you see how this comes all the way out? And if you follow it up in, it goes to like the next set. There's a bunch of grouped down trees there. And it'll come back up. There's a snap, goes into this, brings it across, and that'll interconnect all the way through. This goes all the way through the forest like this. It's thick, dense woods on the island, so it's not like very easily seen. You know what I mean? You don't see it perfectly, but it's amazing. There's a good amount of green gang out here today, which I mean they're like the color of the leaves, so that's what they're camouflaging to. Usually it's more of like they'll try to, I see them be like a tree color or things to that effect, but I've seen a few that were blending right into the green, which is interesting. Not that I haven't seen it before, or we haven't seen it before, but it's just it hasn't been very common. Or at least something I've noticed. I could say that. That might be more accurate and less cocky of a statement. So I don't want to ever sound like we got it figured out, because that ain't the case. I don't know shit about shit. new brake. Look how light the wood is. Brand new. Broke. Come out this way. All that. Well, yeah. I've done it, bro. I've done it. I did it in sections. And it took me about almost a week to get. I couldn't even. I'll explain it more later, but. So I don't want to give anything away. But, yeah, it took me almost a week to just do just this part that we're looking at out to where we started. I mean, I'm not talking none of the extensions in any other way or, it took me 4 days. And it was about 3 hours each day. And that was hauling ass too. I wasn't even stopping and filming and shit. I just had to see what it was all about. All right. Oh yeah. I mean, if you like this, we'll come back here more. I was when I found this place. I was here probably every day for. I had to go and hit other spots here and there, but I spent the majority of my time here.
These are some beautiful shrubs they got.
Yeah.
This loop's all the way around.
Well, that's short. Well, you can go further, but the trail is short, and then it cuts back up and it goes way back there, and it's weird, man. There's buildings back there. There's this it looks like a project housing in the middle of nowhere. Like the deer are always standing outside the doors and shit. Like nobody lives in them. It's weird, but. See that? See how they're bare up there?
Yeah.
Oh, I see one right now. I wish I could take my hand off the point. Let me try. It's right above my finger. Right there. Can you see his eyes?
Oh yeah.
See his whitish face?
Right in there.
Yeah. There's that one that comes across.
Yes.
It's almost, yeah.
Okay. Oh, you're over there.
It's a little.
Yep.
Yep, I got him.
Yep.
Little guy. It's not the huge guy. It's definitely very average. But I mean, we're kind of a ways off, but you could kind of tell by the face. You could tell kind of by the face, like they look. I'm not saying this is the way it is everywhere, guys, because I forget I'm filming sometimes. But they look like a monkey in the face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know those little spider monkeys that you could like buy and have in your house till they get fucking, mature. That's kind of what they look like in the face. It's like grayish, and you know what I mean. They look like that spider monkey almost, which is bigger, but that's what the face looks like. The bigger they get, the more they look like silverback humans. The more you back up, the more you can see of the area up there. But yeah, across there too. Across there too. On that side,
wow, yeah.
that goes all. I mean, remember how far we drove down from the first site? All the way through. It's just all woods. I can't do it all. Like, it's impossible. See if there's anything lurking over here. See, look at this. See, this somebody's coming in. Like, there's people coming in, but they never park. They go somewhere. Take a look at that bush in the grass. Look at that. Tell me what you guys think. Alright guys, I'm out of storage space, so as always, thank you, thank you, thank you. That crossbar branch stuck out like a sore thumb, so I figured I'd take a look over there. Alright guys, have a good one. Talk soon.